We're CONVEX from Port Macquarie, you're watching Behind the Scene.
First release was the Last Man Standing EP we released, was it March last year?
Yep.
March last year, and we recorded that at Momentum Studios. And then since then we've gone on to release 2 singles, that'll be Wolves and then Nocturnus, both of which are on our upcoming release.
Well, as far as the start goes, it was pretty much Nigel and I sort of getting together. I had a mate that could scream, so we got together in my parents' lounge room and just started jamming. And somehow the first mess of a song we wrote ended up on the first EP. In terms of a band name, we were literally sitting at our favourite bar and just trying to think of a band name. And
I think we're on our 5th or 6th drink.
Yeah, it was a fair few JDs we had.
Yeah. Well, that sounds sick.
Yeah,
I thought we googled a whole bunch of names as well.
I honestly, I wanted something scientific-y. That was where the scene was at the time, a couple of years ago. I don't know, it was just the vibe of it. And then, we liked CONVEX.
Yeah, we brought that to the table, we showed it to Chris, our vocalist, and he was like, yeah, sweet, so we can't wait from there.
Green Day.
Breaking Benjamin.
That's the hardest question. Probably Metallica.
Myself. Getting better.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's good answer. I would like to jump on that, but at the same time I'd probably say... I don't know. Can you give an answer aside from that?
I don't know, it's a bit cliche, but freaking Architects, man.
Yeah.
Tom Searle, just the sort of music that man churned out, and I don't know, to make a sound like that is sort of what I would love to be able to achieve. Something where every single song, it just makes you want to get up on your feet and feel something. It's special.
I'm just going to say a mix of those two. That's not very much else you can cover other than that, so that's good.
Compromise.
Patience.
Yes, a lot. Practice a lot. We've improved a lot. A lot has gotten a lot better as we progress, but we've still got a long way to go.
And I think it's funny, there are a couple of sneaky original recordings of stuff that are out there, and
they're pretty horrible.
It sounds like a different band, honestly. Once we got in the studio with Braden, he sort of pointed out a little bit ways we could modernise ourselves a bit. I think we were a little bit trapped in the tastes of our youth, so to speak. We liked that old music, but we wanted to be more. And it took a bit of pushing, but we're all the better for it.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so there's several things. So I'll go home, just do a long guitar and something will just pop up, or I like to take a lot of walks. So I'll think of a riff or a melody on a walk and just remember it in my head. I'll sing it on my phone and try to pluck out the notes like when I get home on guitar, or the piano, or the bass, or anything I've got close by that's plugged in.
The way we've done this EP, a little bit different to the first one, where we sort of directly imported all the Guitar Pro. We tab out the drums in Guitar Pro.
We've been taking our time with them also this often, getting it right. Not that we haven't in the past, but rather than restricting ourselves to a weekend or 2, we're just saying, let's do it over a month, 2 months, taking our time with it.
I think people need to appreciate how much time goes into these things. I think when people hear a song on the radio, they think, they recorded that maybe in session or something. It's not really like that. You maybe have 4 or 5 or 6. In our case, we've got, I think it's 6 layers of guitar, rhythm guitars. So you've got the 6 layers of the one riff that you may need to record 20 or 30 times before you get it exactly right. You might even get down to the single note where you're recording individual notes over and over again until you have that note crisp as you can get it. So it can take a whole day just to do a couple of songs in pre-production, let alone recording them properly.
For me, it's probably my first sort of whole CD putting out.
It's his first. For me, it's acknowledging the next chapter of the band going forward as a full band. Before, when we released the last EP, it was literally just myself, Andrew, and Chris. Drums and bass were kind of just a fill-in, but then we brought Brad and drummer Ash into it, and it kind of just created this whole new vibe and formula that we're really happy with. So now we can kind of introduce ourselves as the first proper band and go forward with
I
it.
think you touched on a good point. It's like a reintroduction. Like
Yes.
Almost like your first EP again. And
Yeah,
it's
pretty
first
much.
EP for
Yeah,
him.
that's right. Yeah.
It's got a very different feel to the first one. Like it shows the influence of Ash and Brad, I think, a lot more, rather than just the couple of singles we put out. It gives them a good chance to sort of step forward and show what they've got.
The scene as a whole, majority of people I've always met are usually always the nicest people you'll come across on a daily basis, kind of a thing. From band members to even just people there to support music, everyone's just so thrilled to be there and they just have a good time, and there's never really any issues like that. That's the main reason why I like it. That's the reason why I want to keep doing it. It's just cool to meet new people and have fun with it.